Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to technically the second episode, but I might release this episode first. No, I'll release the other episode first, and then I'll probably release this episode. It technically will not be a part of the Japanese series, but it will help me figure out how it feels. And I've already gone into combat 3 times, I think it is, on the game. I've had 3 battles. One without designing ships. A second one with designing, and I tested the kuri. The third one with the yari as a design. And then a fourth one with the kazuma. So I already know how battles pretty much work, and I'm fairly confident in them. What I'm not confident in is the fact that battleships are actually, I'll show you here, because I always thought, 200 to 500, 1,000 to 2,000, okay, 2,750 to 5,500, okay, 2,000 to 3,500, okay, 2,900 to 4,000, alright, 3,500 to 8,000 tons. So what do you think the battleship is going to be? I mean, on the high end, I would say at minimum it could be 4,000, well, on the low end I would say it would be 4,000 tons to about 8,000, maybe 10,000 tons. That's one thought. On the high end, I would say the minimum would be 5,000 tons, and the maximum being like 12,000 tons. Well, actually, it starts at 10,000. That's such a huge jump I was not prepared for. So, now I have to test and see if I can even, contend or fight an actual battleship. So let me get this hammered out, yeah? I'm not worried about the cost. I am worried about the weight. And I'll correct it all later. This is the big fat ship. Okay, that's a lot of weight. Tsukeyama. I don't even think that's a real Japanese word. Tsukeyama. I don't know why it just doesn't sound like an actual Japanese word. It sounds Japanese-like, but I just feel like it's not a real Japanese word. I apologize. Why is that? What? Excuse me? Why? Why are you like this? I forgot that this is how this, looks like. Yeah, you can't even put 120. Can you even put them anywhere on this boat? No? You put it on the back here. That's interesting. No, but you basically have to use... Yeah, you can't use them with that. It's fine though. I'm not trying to do... Well, let's make sure that they're right. Gun caliber. Okay. No. Oh, hold on. Alright, that's fine. 112. That's not the one I wanted. There we go. This is gonna be a pain in the butt, but it's fine. 700 bulkheads. Oh, it's not gonna be maximum. There we go. Just saved a ton of weight there. We don't care about range, do we? Beam. We do want the beam to be extended by a tad. And we can actually adjust this for 210, 750 again. Is that the minimum? I think it is the minimum. Alright, what else? Just one, bro. Just -1. No, what's wrong? Alright. Citadel. We do want a citadel. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make it compound. I'm not trying to do too much special with this ship. Oh, torpedoes. turrets. The turrets should be fine. Honestly, I was gonna say that's good enough, but then I realized I didn't do anything with the shell sizes. Actually, you don't want to put anything with the shell sizes. Yeah. Wow, sorry. I apologize for that. Save that design. Go ahead. Exit. And then we'll go to custom battle. Because this is probably what it's going to do. I'm expecting something. Look at this. This is probably what we're going to end up with. And this is more than I'm usually comfortable with going up against. So we'll do that. Enemy torpedo boats are annoying to deal with. But I'm gonna have to get comfortable with dealing with them. So, let's see. We're not gonna leave it at random. Warning. Clear. I think the button is, well, quick design ship, just cause. Because these ships are actually different than the ones that I use in the campaign. Not by much, but they're a little bit different. So we got that. This is one that I've designed. This should be the one that I just designed. We got the Yari versus the Kuri. $76, 45s. I prefer the Kuri. Plus range. I don't know what it is. Well, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna launch. Fourth generation of Dreadnoughts for the US Navy. North. Kazuma. Why are you all over here? I need you guys over here. Why are you... Stop moving. Uh-oh. Come on now. There we go. These first couple are always going to be sacrificial pawns. Please go where I tell you to, not where you feel like. This first couple. I need you to get out of there. I need you guys to go in front of the thing that I told you to be in front of. And I need you to slow the hell down. said pots. What's wrong with you? Aggressive. Aggressive. I don't know why these ships do this, so when I'm detach. Stop moving in a weird pattern. I hate it. I hate it so much, you have no idea. Stop it. I need you to do one thing and one thing only. Go do it. Oh, we're using the Yari? Damn it. That's not even the type I really like. It's whatever then. 15.7 knots. Perfect. Nice and slow for me. Yeah, do me a favor. Curl back up over there. Where the hell is... you go over there. CLs. Go up here. You're gonna go full speed. Because you needed to be there like yesterday. Hyodori might get killed. Might not. We'll see. These are sacrificial pawns. One or two of them will die. If I'm unlucky, 4 of them will die. But at least 2 of them should survive. Yeah, like what the hell is this? Oh, he's changing out leaders. Okay. Yeah, don't do that, please. That's annoying. Should be catching up to this battleship pretty soon. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go towards these light cruisers to get towards. Damn it. Yep, I thought so. Yeah, that usually happens. The first one to get close usually gets it pretty bad. It's Tova, what's your name? Oh, you're Yari. Check on these guys. Gonna go ahead and set off your smoke screen. Do your thing. fast. Yeah, Tova's already knocked out. That's kind of to be expected. What I need you to do is to turn so that you can release a torpedo or two. Please release a torpedo. Please release a torpedo. Why did you... Okay, there we go. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, that should hit pretty soon, unless if it's a dud. Duds are annoying, but they do exist. There we go. Alright, that didn't do anything. Alright, let's see. We gotta, hold on. I'm pretty sure I said pause. There we go. Alright. Stop following this guy. So what are you three up to? Goodness gracious, how the person furthest... Honestly, I want you to now be attacking this guy. There's always one. There's always one. What's up with this ship? Why are they all of a sudden super accurate? Usually it takes forever for them to get a hit on my boats. Now they've torn apart two of them before we can even really do anything to them. This is also why I like the 28 mile per hour ones. It's the ones that go 28 miles per hour, they can zoom. Even when they're damaged, they can zoom. These guys, they're not slow. But once they get damaged, they do become slow. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna get you. kidding me? Hate that. Where'd that even come from? There's a flipping torpedo boat out there. There's another boat over there too. I should still be able to catch up to them. Come on. That's really annoying. Just when I got into good position too. Is when I get hit by some random flipping ship. That's fine. It's fine. Did he release a torpedo? That's interesting. You did too. They repaired the torpedo damage. That's interesting. It certainly is blocking a ton of damage, which is unfortunate. Alright, I need you to turn. Was I died? Yeah, I was about to say. There we go. Another torpedo hit. Are you? Hold on. I wish there was a half speed button too. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna detach you as well. Because I'm gonna have you head in at an angle. Ooh. Well, that was scary. You should be able to take this out fairly easily. I don't know what those... They have 100, that's right. They like to put heavy flipping guns on their torpedo boats. Which means the torpedo boats, if they do hit, deal a ton of damage. That right there is why the destroyer was invented. Because this thing just got knocked out. Pretty much using four boats, not even 1,000 tons of energy, or 1,000 naval tons, and yet this thing is now junk. We just crippled the enemy's capability to fight. Realistically speaking, the enemy has been declawed. There we go. A couple more hits. There we go. What are you doing? Who told you to do that? I told you to go this way. That's what I told you to do. You just screwed up our entire plan. You just gave the enemy more time to shoot at you, when you could have been up there, releasing torpedoes at them. You're doing this nonsense. It's very annoying. Stop doing whatever you want. I don't want them launching torpedoes at the dead boat. Do not follow him. Go where I tell you to go. What's wrong with you? Now, these things are pretty fast. 20.3. And I can guarantee you that the maximum speed that you're probably supposed to put on this thing is like 19. It's like 19.6. Alright. I think we can kind of... Pretty sure they're all faster than me. Oh, we got a torpedo boat inbound. Over here. Is there a torpedo boat that's not damaged right now? I swear, usually this goes better. There we go. Out of out of the 4 battles, this is the only battle where I've lost pretty much every single torpedo boat. It's the only battle this has happened. But that is very nice to know. That battleships can take out torpedo boats fairly easily by themselves. Not before the torpedo boat's able to close in, but they're able to take out torpedo boats fairly easily. There we go. Oh, I did not realize my cruisers were already this close. That might be a problem. Alright, times it by 3. Might not be able to make it, but nope. Never mind. I was about to ask, where are y'all hitting and stuff? Kazuma, do me a favor. Turn a bit further away, yeah? That's within torpedo range. Oh, but they don't have any more torpedoes. Wonderful. For me. Terrible for them. Wonderful for me. Oh yeah, that's right, I split one of them off. We'll have one of you chase down those two. Nah. We'll have this guy do that. Let's see. Only one of them is sinking right now. This one cruiser should be able to deal with these two fairly easily. This one still has torpedoes. Let's see. Well, that one's sinking. I don't think it got any torpedoes off. Guys can go there. There you go. They keep going in a giant circle. Unfortunately, that means they probably have isolated one of my light cruisers. The good news is that light cruiser is kind of surrounded by torpedo boats, friendly torpedo boats. So, not exactly alone. He's chasing down the torpedo boats, so that should be fine. Dude, I said go this way. What's wrong with you? Move. Or was it this? Yeah, it's probably you. You're actually kind of going in that direction. Uh-huh. Yeah, they're in good condition. I wouldn't say great condition, but these are both in good condition. So we got their battleship. We got, I think, all three of their little torpedo boats here. Are they behind us again? What the hell? Definitely want to bring a couple light cruisers with me, like proper light cruisers. So Hikari with the Jinsu? Jindama? I don't remember. Because these light cruisers are really annoying, and usually I have my torpedo boats deal with them because they are pretty fast. The only problem is... Okay, so they're gonna try to pull a fast one on me. No. Oh, they decided to cut back a different way. There we go. Got his ass. Come here. There you go. We're getting there. It's gonna be painful for them, but we're getting there. Hmm. Oh yeah, that one should be. It's gone. Side of him? No, we're still chasing. Good. Matter of fact, go. There you go. Alright, so the battleship itself, not that big of a worry. Yeah, not that big of a worry. I've dealt with worse, but still not very comfortable. Still very, very hurt. Very, very hurtful. And honestly, I think, oh my goodness, what? What the hell did this thing have? 320mm guns? No wonder why that did a one hit. It literally one-shotted the boat. I wonder why it felt like that. I was like, man, how did it just take out my boat like that? Usually these things can stand up to a lot of punishment, and because it technically did, technically stood up to a ton of punishment, but a 350 flip or 305mm shell just tore that darn thing in half, and there wasn't much you can do about it. Alright, let's see. We don't usually get that many. If you look at damage received, you see that some of these actually have more damage received to them than what you would think. These little tiny boats can actually take a punishment. Granted, like this one right here, the Hidori and the Atori, yeah, these guys, they're pretty much scrap. Like, they can't even really be repaired. It's not worth it. Yeah, good torpedo accuracy. Alright, well, I hope you all had a good day. I hope to see you all next time. Try to have a good day. And if you liked the video, throw a like. If you like content like this, check out the channel. Look at the other videos. This is your first video. Check out the actual first video of me playing this game. And hope to see you all next time. Good boy.